Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. We have a review of the T95E6 on the channel today, the Tier 10 collectible American heavy tank. And sadly, it isn't great and thus not recommended. But the game I have to show you is a really good one. But first up, some stats and numbers on the T95E6 to show you what the tank is like. For this, we're going to use Blitz Hanger, and we're going to compare the T95E6 to all the Tier 10 heavy tanks, and you can see that your hit point pool, it's not brilliant, 2000, but it's on par with the T125. But you do have quite a good DPM, actually 2503. Damage per shot, 400, which is, about the norm for Tier 10 heavies. It is a bit on the lowish side as well, but 400, not too bad at all. If you're going to use provisions, cooler, the big case and the bottles and the ram, you can get the DPM up to 2850. And this tank is mostly about the gun, because as said, it's a T95E6, a bit of a paper design, a bit of a prototype to fit the T95 series of medium tanks with a bigger turret, with a bigger, better, badass gun. And the gun, that's actually quite good. Just look at the gun depression angles, 10 degrees, 20 of elevation, you have a fully rotatable turret, your turret to first speed is quite quick, mobility, excellent stuff, power to weight ratio. It is a mix of a heavy and a medium. And if you are familiar with the T125 and if you like that kind of gameplay, well then the T95E6 can really excel. It is, however, as you can see as well, quite a big tank. It has a cupola on top, which has quite some thick frontal armor, especially if you can use the gun to its maximum gun depression. Just look at that. But there's no way hiding it. Then again, the front, that's going to bounce a lot, especially if you wiggle into between shots. And if you can pull off angles like this, the front can come up to what we're looking at, 340, so say 350 average in terms of penetration, in terms of effective armor. But do hide that lower plate, because that's typically American. You have a strong front, you have a really good gun mandate, you have gun depression. But don't get the gun over the size, because you will get shot basically everywhere. And yes, that searchlight on the side, or what is it? It's a rangefinder, I think? Might be a rangefinder, That is a weak spot. And you do have a big butt as well, so you will not be able... Will you be able to shoot? Well, you can shoot through your ass. That's cool. I haven't tried it in game, but apparently you can shoot through your ass. Like a Cromwell. That's fun. The air shooter. Anyway, gameplay. And the game I'm going to show you was sent in by one of my subscribers, Soviet_Dogman, who was waving frantically from the grandstand eating a tank fest while I was driving by in the Leopard. And thanks mate for waving back at me. Sorry we didn't get around to taking a photograph together or shaking hands, but hopefully we will meet again next year at Tankfest 2020. And you've sent in this game to me, and boy, it's a great game. I promise you, even if you are not interested at all in getting the T95E6, because it isn't great, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I won't be buying them, I'm not going to recommend them, I'm not going to say, well, we're spending the money wisely, so we'll buy the crates anyway because we can afford it. We don't know, we know it's gambling. Just don't, it's crates, come on, just don't buy it. I know it makes wargaming a lot of money, and know a lot of contributors are upset about it, and then they still buy crates. But anyways, that's a subject for a different video, perhaps. This is Soviet Dogman, who spent the first minute trying to get into position, and then he bounces a shot. And he bounces a return shot as well. So that's quite good. 350 blocked, 0 damage done. And the first tank of his team, as you can see, is getting swallowed by the Reds, and he's dead. Well done, E50M. You have really good frontal armor, but against three enemy tanks, even you will not survive. The 121B on Reds, however, has extended quite a bit forward, as you were able to view from the minimap. And he's gone back into a defensive line together with the M60. And, that was a shell, but that was a close one. They tried to shoot the Soviet Dogman, who has 813 damage done so far. And you could maybe think, well, Martin, why is this such a good game? It's just epic. Epic, it's not even epic, it's just a little bit of hold down left and a little bit of hold down right, and gonna get a shot and 1500 damage done. We've seen that before. I'm going to switch to another video. No, I wouldn't. The turret flies off because of lower hit point left. Don't, please. Promise me one thing. Watch it until the end. It is hilarious. I promise you, it is hilarious. In the meantime, his team is sort of melting. They've got 2 tank destroyers still at the back, but one of them is a waffle, and this is a IS-7. So you then shoot into the ground, you get tracked. That's a bit unfortunate. Maybe you should have gone forward just a little bit more, or towards where the T30 is. But look at the wiggling of the IS-7. That's really a lot of red. And if you can fault the T95E6 with one thing, then you could well maybe, yeah, look at the penetration on your AP. It's 258. It's not bad, but it's not brilliant either. Your heat goes to 340, which is epic. But yeah, things like an IS-7 are really well armored. Ooh, yeah, he gets beside the tortoise. And that's really good, but he lost a bit of health, and look at that, he's precariously low on health, and he's precariously low on teammates as well. I was going to say that, but he lost the waffle now, and he has to clear this tortoise before the mouse and the T124 can really put a hurting on him, because that is a lot of German steel, and if you've been keeping an eye on the hit points, that mouse is full health, so run away now. GG, says the tortoise. Oh, there's the mouse. Oh, there's the T124. You know, there's no way he can afford, or he can dodge that shot. And I would switch to heat. And that's the third thing I thought. Mate, why are you not switching to heat? Well, he's probably thinking, there's a mouse coming, and I'm going to need my heat shots. The heat is on, baby, because you've got 86 health left, and the mouse is full health. Yes, you've seen it correctly. The mouse is full health, and he's climbing the hill, and he's driving down the hill, and which then is going to lead the Jagdtiger at the red team to speak words of wisdom, maybe. The T62 is thinking, oh, well, let's go for a draw. Oh man, let's go in. All guns blazing, Euro Rambo mode style. And then the tortoise, he says, I have a feeling our mouse is going to fuck up. Well, what do you think, lads? What's it gonna be? Epic game, but a heartbreaking defeat. Or is he going to do it in true American cowboy style, just taking it home like a mother buzzer? What you think? What you think? What you think? Yeah. I know you're anxious, mate, but that's giving us headaches, and the mouse shoots in the air and bounces a shot as well. This is still, well, precariously low on hit points, 86 hit point. Don't get rammed by the mouse, buddy. Can you get that shot in? Not only track damage, that's unfortunate, but the T95E6, like said, is more of a medium than a proper heavy. Once it gets going, it can really move. And a mouse? Not so much. A mouse can't move, and a mouse is trying to roll backwards and then ram him a little bit. No. Look at that, just edging him. He's down to 50. What is it, 61, 51 hit points? I can't even read it properly on my little screen, but is he going to clear them out? There we go. Come on, shoot him in the back. Yes, this is so embarrassing. No, it's not embarrassing, it's entertaining. I'm laughing, yes, I'm laughing. And he shoots the mouse, sets him on fire, and wins! What a game! What a game, Soviet Dogman! What a brilliant game! Mastery, Top Gun, high caliber, pulse metal kilometers for just shy of 7k damage. I told you, lads, it was a good one. I told you it was a cracker. Did you like it or not? Here's my review, my single little video on the T95E6. It's in great and thus not recommended to get, unfortunately. I have no idea when it will be coming back, so if you want it you might have to take your chances at crates, but I wouldn't do it, and I won't do it. Anyways, here's my review. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. Happy tanking. I see you all on the next one.